Good morning. Here in Morrison's, Five Ways Birmingham, with my friend Sut. And we got in completely unchallenged. Came in the wrong way as well, the way that was supposed to be the exit.
We were kind of
challenged, but half-heartedly challenged. But anyway, I think we're the only. Oh no, there's one other guy here.
Oh, yeah.
First guy I've seen who's not. Every customer seems to be wearing a mask, apart from one guy that I've just seen. But this bullshit has to stop, and it has to stop now. To some of you, wearing a mask might not seem a big deal, but it's actually a huge deal. It's all about control and compliance. And I decide what happens to me. I'm not being controlled by this corrupt government anymore, and I'm certainly not complying with what they tell me to do.
Peacefully.
Because I'll tell you why they're a corrupt government, and if you ever thought that your government had your best interests at heart, listen to this. The UK government, in reality, is a private service corporation. Now, there's only one reason for the existence of a private service corporation, and that's to make money. So how do the UK government make their money? Well, one of the ways is to trade their assets on the stock market. And what are their assets? Well, their assets are you and I. We are commodities. We're all traded on the stock market in order for our government, apart from taxing us to the hilt and lawfully taxing us to the hilt, to make money. Does that sound like a caring government? I think not. So this bullshit has to stop. I'm not being told what to do anymore. I decide. I decide what happens to me. There comes a time, and I think this is the time now, where we all have to speak our truth and stand up for what we believe in. There comes a time when we have to all step into our own power, and this is the time. There comes a time where we have to be prepared to put our heads above the parapet and be shot at, and this is the time. And there comes a time where we have to be prepared to stand up for what we believe in, for truth, for our rights, for our freedoms, and the determination to stand up for what we believe in has to exceed the fear of any consequences. And this is the time. So I've decided that I decide what happens to me. I want you to decide that you decide what happens to you. Namaste.